It's the home. Home of the 76ers here in Philadelphia as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The 76ers hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. Sacramento on defense. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. And there's so much speculation early in Embiid's career if he would even pan out. It's become clear, Clark, that he was worth the wait.
Well, it was all injury-related in terms of the questions because he sat out his first 2 years in the league with some type of injury. Those injury concerns, really the only reason that people question him. The talent, the size, and you love his personality as well. But this guy has tremendous skills, and he's going to be an all-star for years to come if he's healthy.
A shot by Paul, no good. Hernan Gomez, no good. Here's Philadelphia. Embiid drives in. That one goes in.
Boy, if you can't appreciate how skilled Embiid is, you got a problem, and he's impossible for the defense to slow down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish. And the offense, 3 or 4, a solid start for this game.
Middleton outside. Back to Paul. Three-pointer. Mirajic grabs the miss. Quick start for the Kings in this one. It's a three-point game. Westbrook drives in. And finished off by Mirajic.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. For three, Booker. Rebound by the 76ers. Pass to Favors. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Favors got his first 2 points.
Good job putting the pass in front of him, throwing it where he's supposed to be, not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
With the amount of characters and personalities on this Sixers team, Clark, you can't help but notice the attitude they play with.
Yeah, they play with edge, they play with brashness, some would say arrogance, but all of the championship teams have some element of that, and that's where they're looking to go. On occasion, if their emotions get out of whack, it could get them in trouble. But I think they'll learn as they grow to tone that down and use it in a positive way.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Now here's Paul. Knocks it loose to the inside. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Get Embiid the ball and he goes to work, especially that close to the basket.
Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Embiid inside. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Sabonis. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
In the NBA, Clark, great offense sometimes overcomes great defense. The fadeaway jumper, an example of one of the more unstoppable shots players make.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, you think of guys like Dirk Nowitzki, LeBron James. Dirk's was so unorthodox, and at his size, just impossible to get to his shot when he stepped away from you. And LeBron has mastered it with his athleticism and strength. I mean, he'll fade away and fade 8-10 feet away from you and still get that shot off. So those two guys, I mean, if you're talking about major fadeaways currently in the last decade, I don't think you could find anybody with the top one.
Now Jackson following Alec Burks's three-point attempt. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn.
And the awareness from Lynn, outstanding. A true point guard who really sees the floor well.
Reed down low. And no good that time. And the Kings going the other way now. Down low.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Now here's Lynn. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Lynn's shot is off.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big-time work. Really distracting them, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
Tell you what, Greg, it's getting to the point where you assume every shot is going to go down. I mean, nobody's missing out there.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Here's Rubio. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the Sacramento Kings get called for the foul.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Enzo Chalmers nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. big-time effort for Joel Embiid. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Yeah, outworking them right now, plain and simple. I mean, they've been terrific in the open floor.
Stolen by Gordon. Chalmers scanning the floor. Right side Jackson. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Jackson's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the 76ers.
Josh Jackson with the nice J getting better, and it's going to be important that he continue to become a knockdown shooter from here.
Now here's Olynyk. No points in the game yet for him. 4 on the clock. The shot by Arcidiacono, no good.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Here's Jackson. Rebound by Olynyk.
And that layup is usually going in, especially when the defense is as lazy as that.
And Josh Jackson, the 4th pick in that 2017 draft out of Kansas, a hyper-athletic 6'8", and he's got the handles, I think, to become a terrific slasher in the league.
Here's Chalmers, and the layup's good off the glass. Chalmers has got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
Hey, and when guys at this level are that close to the basket, they ain't missing. I mean, especially when there's no defense in the neighborhood.
And Jackson plays with a great motor. He's got some grit in his game.
I mean, he's a competitor. I mean, plays with that chip on both shoulders. But give me a guy who cares. As a coach, better to have guys you need to rein in rather than those you have to kind of force to be aggressive.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Good ball movement here by the Kings. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the Kings signed some quality vets last season, but when the losses piled up, they decided to go young. Now, the focus is on development. The veterans still have a role, providing steadying presence on the court and in the locker room. Kevin?
David, it certainly is a balancing act. Thanks for that report. And then Favors with the dunk.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
Good work there as it goes.
Being aware there, excellent recognition, fantastic playmaking leading to the nice shot.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bradley. And here's Favors. Sabonis grabs the board. The Kings trail by 4. To the middle. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Outside Westbrook. Shoots over Crowder. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
And, you know, the thing about Rubio, Kevin, he's such an accurate foul shooter. That hasn't translated, though, to his shooting from the field.
A lot of coaches out there, Clark, wear their emotions very prominently on their sleeve. Others take the calm, cool approach as a player. Was there a particular style that you preferred?
Yeah, my preference was cool, calm, be direct, be firm, but not necessarily overly emotional. And in my short stint with the Pacers, Jack McKinney was more of the cool and calm approach. He was excitable, but a little bit even-keeled. George was a little more emotional, but still, I enjoyed playing for both of them because I think I was clear in that they were trying to get the best out of me and the best out of the team.
Good way to look at it.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Rubio. The Kings getting the bucket. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And Ricky Rubio might be one of the most unselfish players in the league. Not only for his passing and how much he enjoys piling up assists, but how he does a great job adjusting to what the team needs him to do and not worrying about his own game.
Burks on the wing. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Nwaba. That one, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Sacramento with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Tell you what, the speed of Paul is still there. It may be a little deceptive, but it's still real. Hard to keep pace with him on the drive.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it goes down 2 points. Olynyk got his first basket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And it's Paul penetrating. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Arcidiacono. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so Lynn will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Boy, Lynn is not only smooth, but he's crafty at getting contact. A physical player who really works to get himself to the line.
And the 76ers making a change here.
And for Lynn, missing the season last year, he's just glad to be back. His playmaking and creativity is something that this team needs. As long as he's healthy and playing aggressively, he'll be an effective guard option.
Man, I love how intense Monroe is in the paint. If he has the ball close to the bucket, he's thinking about scoring every time, which is how you should think when you're inside.
Now Lynn, after the missed 3 from Jay Crowder. And with Lynn, he made a point upon returning from injury, saying he will not change how he plays.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys, they'll shy away from contact after experiencing a torn patella like Lynn did, but he knows that he is at his best going at defenders and absorbing that contact. He said he'll try and be more aware of how he lands, but has no plans of changing his game.
And they take the lead. Lynn's got 7.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw battle. Right now, I mean, as soon as one team grabs the lead, the other grabs it right back. You know, it's funny, guys. I'm still not sure that Chris Paul gets enough credit for just how special he is as a player. I'm not sure why that is. I mean, very few players in league history have been able to impact the game at both ends of the floor at his elite level.
And the basket by Jackson.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
And you look at Chris Paul's numbers. They stack up to any point guard that's ever played the game. Clark, what do you think is the most underrated part of Chris Paul's game?
Well, I would think it would be his defense and his perimeter shooting. I don't think he gets the credit for being the perimeter shooter he is, but defense would stand out to me.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Lynn.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The 76ers lead. Pass to Favors. Philadelphia moving the ball around. To the inside. Here's Booker. Bradley with some nice D. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Hernan Gomez. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Sacramento, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Now, here's Chalmers. Now, Reed. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Sabonis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Sabonis has got 8.
And aggressive defense causing the mistake, then cashing in.
Yeah, that's a momentum changer for sure. You got to like the steal and the finish at the other end. That's the thing, paying that steal off with the finish.
Shoots from 14. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Bradley. To the paint. Jackson trying to break free. And the dunk by Reed.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Well, you talk about the lockdown individual defenders in this league. Don't forget about Avery Bradley. That's been his calling card from the moment he set foot in the league.
Timeout called by the Kings. And Greg, for Bradley, there's some disconnect as far as his defensive impact. You know, the numbers guys will say it doesn't quite match up to his reputation.
Yeah, I mean, more impactful as an on-ball defender than he is as, say, a help defender. Probably a little undersized for an off guard, but his commitment, no doubt, is off the charts.
Rebound by the 76ers.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Shooting for Philadelphia. He doesn't get the second one. The Kings trailing. Here's Burks. Pass to Arcidiacono. Here's Olynyk. Fires for 3. And it's Reed pulling it down. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A., thanks.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the 76ers?
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Chalmers' shot is no good. Here's Olynyk. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And there's the foul against Philadelphia.
And Olynyk up and down at the free throw line early in his career, but with his touch, he's bound to become more consistent.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
To the paint. Here's Reed. The layup off target. Olynyk high post. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Olynyk's got 5.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Here's Gordon. Doesn't go that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Anunoby. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Inside, Embiid. Good work defensively by Monroe.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And Embiid gets it to go. 13 points in the game.
And Embiid is H-E efficient. That's super efficient, folks. When he gets cooking, the defense knows they're in for a long night.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
One more time, give it up for your dream team.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The 76ers trail by 3. Now, here's Rubio. Over in the corner. Lure. Pocket 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid, no good.
That's a good shot. Even though it couldn't find the bottom of the bucket, I like the shot quality.
Mirotic. It's tipped. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the 76ers. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Now here's Lynn. Outside Mirotic. Misses the three.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A+ defense.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops. Boy, a remarkable athlete is Kenneth Reed. You throw a pass anywhere near him, and he'll finish it off in style.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Picked off in midair. Booker trying to free himself up. And stolen by Mirotic. Here's Lynn. And they pick up 2. Lynn's got the lead up to 5 now for Sacramento. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Kings?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Sacramento moving it around. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Sacramento leading by 5. No good from Booker.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Kings making a change here. Count it.
And big props, major props to Rubio. Being aggressive, making plays with the game heating up. That's what you want your point guard to do. Make it happen.
Now here's Westbrook. Out left to the wing. Connects in the foul line jumper. And the Kings lead by 5.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Now here's Westbrook after the miss from Joel Embiid. Shot's good by Hernangomez.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Here's Booker. The baseline jumper goes down.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's Embiid.
It's dangerous now letting Embiid get this deep. You're asking to get posterized with the throwdown.
Pass to Hernangomez. Back to Westbrook. We've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. A baseline J. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The 76ers trailed by 6. Bradley, no one around him. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Sabonis. The kick out to Westbrook. To the left side wing. Back to Olynyk. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Greg. I mean, they're in a groove right now. Up big, hard. to envision them losing this lead.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And Philadelphia making a change here.
Checking in for the 76ers,
Booker outside. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Favors attacking. It's in!
Great job getting to the right spot on the court. Beautiful passing all the way around.
Booker outside. It's stolen by Bradley. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what they're talking about, Greg. I mean, it's their only chance. And even if it's a long shot, it is a chance.
Count the basket.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride